I guess I got a story to tell you about sick.
No, don't do it. Who's sick? Wait, just a second. Don't switch over yet. I'll give it a little bit brightness. So you're sick?
No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Okay. Moving on then.
All right. Continue. Zach Dant.
Level 149, we should breeze through the rest of the game.
I'm sure we will. I think that last level you gave us really put us over the top.
Yep.
No, I am not sick. But this morning I went to, as I do on Thursdays to write, I went to a coffee shop, and it has outdoor seating, so we were seated outside. And I was standing in line, which is the line stretched outside of the coffee shop.
Okay.
And to order, you would go inside, and there's probably like 3 people inside of a small coffee shop. Behind me...
Okay.
Wait a second. Let me just remember really quick how to get to where we're going. It's this way?
Okay.
I'll tell this story.
You're behind you in the coffee shop.
Well, no. Let me first see where I want to move forward in the game.
Okay, behind you in the coffee shop.
This behind me?
Take the ladder? No. What the frick?
The ladder?
Maybe not the ladder. Elevator? Elevator is a better word.
Which one?
See how that guy's not going up and down? I think that you gotta get that guy going.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before from upstairs. I think this is the way we go, now that I remember. Well, I don't know if I remember solidly, but I think this is the way.
So you're at the coffee shop. There's some dude behind you.
No, once I get on the right track, I'll finish the story. But until I find the first step to this journey...
Wait, is there a shiny over there? We never... Holy moly.
Well, it could be because we had reset the area, remember?
Oh, yeah. Okay, good.
I don't know.
It's right behind... It's right next to the bonfire.
Yeah, I think actually not only have we gotten it before, but we've also said, oh my gosh, I can't believe we didn't get that. Maybe it was because we got it... I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
I don't remember. Well, I could make this real easy and just die.
Well, I think that's probably what's going to happen. Because you are really bad at this game, apparently. Why don't you take one of these things up?
I guess, but that's not the way we went before, is it?
Yeah, it absolutely is. We went up this thing right here. Are you kidding me? That's what we were doing all last time. I thought you were doing a bit.
No, I'm not doing a bit.
Have you been? No, James. Oh my god.
Is this not it?
You've been butt chugging candles again.
Oh, I know. I wanted to get this. Oh.
I think these ones die. You get it? No.
Oh.
Yeah, we've never been here.
Yeah, that's why I came. Idiot.
No, you had no idea. And guess where you're gonna drop down? Right where that guy killed you. Almost. Oh, those chains. Wait.
Oh yeah.
Can you look at that? Well, I don't know if that's the right one, James. What are you doing?
That's not the way.
Why didn't you stop pressing forward?
The thing is I did stop pressing forward
No,
immediately.
and you just like kept like,
and it just kept going.
No.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Do you think Mr. Caution, Mr. Careful, Mr. Responsibility would just keep walking over edge, over edge, over edge? Now I can see making the mistake one time.
I don't think that you have the control to stop yourself.
I don't have the controller to stop myself because my controller has something weird going on with the stick.
James, buy a goddamn new controller.
Maybe I have to.
Just tell Danny to get you a controller. That's why we have, like, you don't need to work with a broken controller.
All right, well, let me tell the story now. I'm in line.
Will you promise me that you'll buy a new controller?
There's no way I'm making that promise, but I will consider it. I will think about maybe a generic controller.
Okay, this will be our last recording until you get a new controller.
Oh, don't say that. Don't.
I can make that promise. Full.
Get that thing. Get that thing.
Nope. I will make you that promise, James.
Until I get a new controller. Do you know how long, with the supply chain issues that we have, it's going to take?
You just gotta go down to the freaking store and get one, and then get reimbursed by the company.
I'll tell you what. I have a plug-in controller that I'll use.
That's where we want to go. You've had a working controller this whole time?
That's what happened to me just a second ago.
What are you talking about? That's not what happened to you. You
yeah,
died.
except I did the same thing where
Except
it
for
jumped from edge to edge, and then yeah.
Oh, you were right there. You were right where you needed to go. That's really
it.
funny.
It's not that funny. Well, anyways, it's like 7:30 in the morning, and we're at a coffee shop that we go to every Thursday to do some writing and enjoy some nice coffee. And outside of the coffee shop, in a long line, there was a guy that was standing, behind me in line. It was two guys, and the guy sneezes like really loud.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you a second just in case you have a chance to survive.
Yeah, I have a chance to survive. Tell me the story.
All right. So he sneezes really loud. I don't say anything because like anybody can sneeze really loud, and you just like that's life. But then he goes on to say, "I've been sneezing all morning." and he's like, "I'm so glad same sentence. I'm so glad the mask mandate is gone." And he's wearing no mask.
So he doesn't have to sneeze in his mask?
I guess so. I don't know exactly how those two things are connected.
Or because if he had the mask mandate, he would have been wearing a mask, which would have stopped him from sneezing in everyone's face.
Maybe. I don't know what it was. So I turned around and I said, "You fucking idiot." I said this to him. Erin's with me, and she pretends not to be with me. I said, "If you're sick, you should be wearing a mask, even if there's not a mask mandate." And he's like, "Masks don't even work." And I'm like, "Shut the fuck up." I'm like cursing this guy out in this line. I'm like, "You fucking idiot." I said, the reason we don't have a mask mandate is because everybody's been wearing masks and we've been able to get this under control. And he's like, "Well, the things don't even work. I forget what he started to say about how the molecules are so small." And I said, "Shut the fuck up." I said, "You don't look like a scientist. You look like an idiot." And I reamed this guy out. It was a pretty big scene. And Erin, God bless her soul, didn't stop me because sometimes she'll be like, "Don't say anything. Like, just be a decent human being and don't embarrass yourself." She just didn't say anything. And then I told the guy, I said, "Don't walk in that store at the same time that I'm in there, or put a mask on." And the guy stayed outside and didn't come in. I felt pretty good.
Wow, you bullied some poor sick man.
Yeah, well, and the conversation also went, I was like, I don't know what exactly.
You should go to Kentucky and try
that. Then he turned to his friend and he said, "Welcome to California." And I said, "Where are you from?" And he said, "Arizona." And
the future home of James.
Yeah, I know.
The real Heaney.
Yeah. And then, but here's what makes James Heaney.
Before you keep going on with this thing, can you tell me which one of these stops the stuff from bad stuff happening to me?
It's the oh god, it's got to be that one, right? The Crown of the Sunken King.
Why? Because it's a crown?
Because aren't we in the DLC of the Sunken King?
Oh, James, it's something that stops you from getting cursed. I could have swore it was a mask.
I think you're right. Check the masks again. Oh, wait, maybe it's that one with the predator hair.
Why is there way more masks now? Not the predator hair one.
It's not the dark mask. Yeah, stave off the curse. It's the predator mask.
Okay, I need that. Thanks.
Yeah, good job. I forgot I forgot you got cursed down here. So the last thing that I said to him, which might be why he didn't come into the store, because he never came in. His friend went in and bought him coffee, because I also asked his friend, after he said that about the masks, I said, is this what you believe? And he said, I don't want to get into this argument. And but anyways, the last thing that I said to the guy,
I still got cursed.
yeah, you did, but it did say stave off curse.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta destroy all those things on the way down.
Mm-hmm.
You know where to go now?
Yeah, that's easy.
Do you think in Arizona you would have got shot for doing that?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But here's the difference. I'm a gentleman. The last thing I said to him after cursing him out was,
You can't say I'm a gentleman and then say the last thing I said after cursing him out.
like a gentleman would. The last thing I said to him was, I sincerely hope you don't get sick. I said, all arguments aside, I sincerely hope you don't get sick.
Oh, well then, in that case, yeah, you should be dictating everyone's personal doings and goings-on in public.
Thank you.
As long as you end it with something sweet, like
I mean, I don't want him to get sick.
Have to be this long.
I'm not looking for somebody to get punished for their idiocy, but for somebody to sneeze, say they've been sneezing all morning, and then say, thank God we don't have to wear masks for whatever reason. Oh.
Wait, what are you doing? Remember that you don't have to do any of this? You just have to fight that one guy.
Oh, that guy's tough.
No, you don't. Okay.
God damn it. God damn it.
This is why I said I have to kill all those things on the way down. James, maybe you just want to sit this one out until you get a new controller and I'll just beat this game for you?
No, that wasn't the controller's fault. You know what it was? Is I felt like an enormous amount of pressure from you to do something, and I didn't take off the control. I felt like an enormous amount of pressure to go fight that guy that I didn't need to fight.
Wait, you're blaming that on me?
Yeah.
Because I told you the right way to go.
I'm also a little bit amped from this argument I had, and like explaining it to you. And then on top of that, for you to like, I don't think it was over my head when I heard what you said, that I should. You were basically saying I shouldn't be telling people what to do. I should. I've got good ideas, and I have.
That's the guy you didn't want to fight.
That's the guy I didn't want to fight. Well,
yeah, just for the record.
Yeah, I know. But for the record, I'm a good guy. I have I'm not selfishly telling people to like wear masks. I'm doing it for the greater good of the people. You know?
Everyone should. I just don't really like, I don't see, like, I don't know. For me, I never get, holy moly.
Thank God. I'm so sorry, Morgan.
I never
don't
get
wish
into
that
those types of arguments because I don't know, like, how you grew up, but like if somebody, like, that would be a fight. There's no way that doesn't end in a fight. I don't know. Like, if someone came at me that aggressively, I'd be like, oh, this person's going to cause me bodily harm. Mm-hmm. I should fight them as quickly as possible.
I'm waiting for it, baby. I'm waiting for it. And you know why? Because
if someone came at me with that energy, I would be like, I have to fight you because you're going to try to hurt me.
Yeah. Well, so far, that's only happened, I'd say, maybe 15% of the time that occurs.
But it only takes one time to, like, come at somebody and they freaking stab you, especially in Venice.
I mean, yeah, and that's why one time I had a box cutter taken out on me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know how it is.
Yeah, all right. That's why I don't engage in those types of things.
And I can't plead ignorance because I know. But I'll tell you what, the problem is I have no self-control. Oh my God. I can't believe I didn't just die there.
Oh my.
I have no self-control. When I see somebody tagging a bus in front of children, I'm going to say something. When I see somebody sneeze and then say, I've been sneezing all day, I'm so glad I don't...
He's not, I'm not saying he's in the right. He was in the wrong. He shouldn't have been doing that.
Oh, God. Well, let me tell you, this is afterwards.
Because there's a behavior that you can use to just not interact with any of that stuff, and it's just not to go sit at a coffee shop on any day in Venice where there's so many people.
But not at that early in the morning. There's not that many people. I mean, there was a lot of people at that coffee shop. There was a line out the door.
Yeah, so like you can't like I don't know.
Wait.
I'm not doing anything. I'm waiting for you
All right,
to say something.
I did it. I took it apart.
Gives you space.
All right. So here's an example of me having self-control. I guess it was probably maybe Monday morning before we recorded, maybe Tuesday morning. We walked to the pier, which we do a lot of times, Aaron and I, in the morning. And on the pier, I believe I saw somebody just throw garbage as they were walking over the edge of the pier.
And you were gonna teach them.
And if I knew that it was for sure them throwing garbage over the pier, I would have said something. But the problem
And what would that have done? That's the thing. Like,
it was like,
that person's not gonna. That person's not gonna learn from you. You doing that. They're like, oh, I'll never do that again. Because one time a guy yelled at me from a distance away with his little dog.
Are you saying this happened to you, or are you saying the guy thinking about me?
The guy thinking about you. An old man once yelled at me with his little dog. He said, fuck you, so I'm never going to litter again.
Well, I mean, that might be... The thing is that I think that it's important that people don't just ignore it. Now, I'm not suggesting that people use physical violence. I never threatened the person, and I wasn't going to threaten the person on the pier that may or may not have thrown garbage. The only reason I didn't say anything is I wasn't certain. Like, it could have just been something that I missaw. But it looked like he threw garbage over the edge. It could have been some sort of, like, seagull that was, like, carrying some garbage. Because it was out of the corner of my eye. But it made me mad.
You're making me mad.
I'm making you mad? I'm just trying to make the world a better place, Morgan. One social justice vigilantism at a time.
It's crazy.
You sound like Erin. That's what Erin tells me. She says I shouldn't say these things and that I embarrass her.
Yeah, both of those things are true. I dated a girl that would get engaged in those types of things, and like I didn't know that she did that. And then the first time that we were out in public and she was like engaged in that kind of behavior, I was like, hey, that's a no for me, dog, because they're not gonna fight you, a girl. Like, if a fight happens, that's going to be on me, and I don't want you to start fights for me. So if we're together, just don't do that.
Oh, well, I hear you. Now, I expect if I'm walking with Aaron, or honestly, if I'm walking with anyone, that a fight that occurs is going to happen with me, and I'm not going to resort to physical violence, period. So I'm okay with taking
even if you're getting beat up?
Even if as of recently, I've kind of shifted a little bit of my feelings on it, but a year ago, yeah, and I have, like, when the guy pulled that box cutter on me, I did not fight him back. He punched me right in the face, and I didn't fight him back.
Jesus.
But he didn't use the box cutter, thank God. If he was using the box cutter, I wouldn't have tried to fight him, but I would have tried to stop him from stabbing me. Sure.
And why weren't you trying to get away from him?
I was on a bus. There's not very many. And then when I got off the bus, actually, he did punch me off of the bus. But
God damn it, James.
you know that story, right?
No, I don't know that story.
It was a bad story because this is
that
actually
one
kind
of those
of
things that's making curse. I think it is.
No, this guy. I think it's the things that look like they're in the corners, right?
Must be. But I'm getting.
You might want to.
Right now.
You know what you could do? Run back up.
I'm running.
You should attach, but you're gonna be alive still, I think. You could attach the feather in case you find yourself in so much trouble. Then you can feather out of there.
No, I don't need a feather out of there.
Mm-hmm.
I need to see what else staves off curse.
I thought that there was something that we wore that let us just go down there.
Why did you come up here? That's you coming to yell at the guy that's sneezing.
Oh, so kind of like when you said that girl, like you said, the fight's gonna be with me. So the day, and this is a long time ago. I don't know if I ever told you this part of the story. I'm sure that I have mentioned this. So yeah, I'd go back up. Yeah, you're not going to make it like this.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm going. It's staving off the curse.
Oh,
I don't know.
maybe
why
you just
I
get
didn't
you only get cursed for a second, like instead of just going down and cursing you, or we're forgetting how this one's curse works.
No, it's not. It's staving off the curse.
You're getting little curses at a time.
I'm getting not little curses. I'm just getting like cute curses.
Cute curses.
Oh, that's too far. Wow.
Yeah, that was way too far. Okay.
Maybe that guy? Maybe the guy that we're standing next to?
I don't know. I think it's those things.
Yeah.
But pick up that item, right?
I'm going to. I just have to pop a bunch of those.
Wow. Great bow +5.
Oh. That was not good.
Yeah. Ooh, you're alive. You're going to need to heal like the Divine Blessing. Maybe the Divine Blessing is what you need right now. All right. I guess that...
Oh. Archer.
So on that day that I was on the bus and told the guy, like, you know, the line I gave him, which I thought was
You
clever.
engaged with him first because his behavior was so egregious to you.
Yeah, he was tagging
His social behavior.
his social behavior on the bus, and this was a long time ago.
Wait, you yelled at him for tagging on the bus?
Yeah, he was tagging like gang symbols on the bus.
James.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
No, that's your bad.
You don't know this story?
No, I've never heard this story before. That's ridiculous. Why would you care?
Well, it was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and there was a bunch of kids on the bus, right? And he was tagging. He was tagging, but he was tagging with like whiteout basically, and like nobody on the bus was saying anything to him. It was just broad daylight, and he was
because nobody cares.
And
just like you should not care.
And like he was tagging the bus right there, and I said, "Hey man," I said, "What do you think you're doing?" And he said,
You came at him like listen, did you pull up your corduroys and say, hey man, I'm just like you?
That's pretty much what, like, I was just trying to be nice. I was like, hey man, like, what's going on? Look, there's kids everywhere here. What are you doing? And he's like, what business is it of yours?
That's my stance.
I'm doing. And
what
I said,
business of it is yours? He's not hurting anyone.
Yeah, well, it's not hurting anyone, me asking him. So I responded with what business?
No, you are. You're in his business at that point.
Well,
he
what
was
I said
minding his own business.
He was tagging a bus. He was tagging a bus.
In his own little world.
And I said, so he said, what business is it of yours? And I said, what business is it of yours? What business it is of mine? And then
so what you said just made no sense?
No, that makes a lot of sense.
You came at him with gibberish. You're like, this is going really well.
I think it makes a lot of sense. He said, what business is it of mine? And I said, well, what business is it of yours? What business it is of mine?
Because you're asking about his business.
Well, how does he know it's not my business? What if it is my business? I don't know. He doesn't know whether I am or not.
That's what he's asking you. What business of it is yours?
Well, is he a cop?
And you said,
what business is it of his? What business is it of mine?
Because you came to him.
Well, nonetheless, when I said that, he said, let's fight. And I said to him, I don't believe in violence.
God, I hate this.
But the problem was, I was with somebody else. And that person, I was with, the guy's name was Jeff Shabashaw. Oh, this is not good. Maybe we need to go somewhere else and come back here. I think we need to go somewhere else and come back here and we're more leveled up.
I've got this place fine. We're at level 140. We can beat the whole game like this. Please deal with your controller.
I took it apart. It's ready for you.
You took it apart.
So I told him that, and he wanted to fight me. And I told him, I was like, I don't believe in violence. I said, I'm not going to fight you over this. But
that's
I'm
like
not
being like, I don't believe in air. I don't believe in food. I don't believe in love. Like, you don't get a choice.
Here's the truth. Violence is never going to decide who's right or wrong, period. Period.
Agreed. Sure.
It's only going to decide who's stronger.
It doesn't mean that it doesn't exist.
But it means that if you are
you don't practice it.
You're an enlightened individual, you shouldn't rely on it to solve your problems. It should be not even it should just it's just not the way to use. You don't use violence, fight somebody on a bus for something like this.
It just ignores all practicality.
Well, anyways, the guy that I was with believed in violence, and immediately was like, "Yeah, we're getting off," and told him what bus stop we were getting off at Ocean Park and Main Street.
Yeah, and they were gonna fight.
And the guy all of a sudden is starts calling people and saying, "Meet me, we're on the bus," and he's calling people on his phone and being like, "Meet me at such and such spot." And I'm like,
we're gonna fight these kids.
God. I'm like, I can't believe this is happening.
Why? You started it.
I did not start a fight. I just was
How did you not start it?
I was just asking him what the hell he thought he was doing. I just wanted to know his thoughts. So when we got off, he had a box cutter, and as he was getting off, I told the bus driver, I said, "This guy is getting off of the bus to physically harm me." And
the bus driver said, "What business of that is mine?" and took off.
No. What ended up happening is I told him, and he said that he was going to call the police. And I said, at the time, I think I said, "Okay," or whatever. I don't remember exactly what the response was.
You're like, I don't believe in police intervention and citizen.
I don't know why I got off the bus. That was the first mistake. I should have just stayed on the bus. But the guy, as he was walking up the bus, had a box cutter out. And I was like, oh my God, he's got a box cutter. And so the bus stopped and they called the cops. I didn't press charges though when the cops came, even though I got punched in the face. I should have. But I felt bad. I was like, I don't want this guy to get
What'd you think was gonna happen? What was in your
Here's what I thought was gonna happen.
Your justice.
Here's what I thought was going to happen.
Your most illustrious justice fantasy. What did you think was going to happen?
I thought this kid, because he was probably maybe 20 years old at the oldest. I was probably 24, 25.
So he was an adult. You keep calling him a kid. That's probably, you came at him like a kid. That's probably first.
I was probably 24 or 25, and he was probably a couple years younger than me. But I figured nobody was saying anything. I figured if somebody was we can see what you're doing here, that he would be embarrassed of himself and he'd stop doing it. That's what I thought was going to happen. Is he'd be like, oh shit, it's not 10 o'clock at night and people are paying attention. And I thought that would be the end of the conversation. Not true.
Holy moly, no, not even close. Yeah. How are you still alive? Didn't you live in Chicago?
I did. And the problem is I've had this problem with my inability to control myself as long as I can remember. But when I was on the pier the other day, I didn't know if the guy threw trash off the bridge, which was probably for everybody's best results.
Yeah.
Because
the scary part is that you're you can do whatever you want, but you are also, when you're doing this, putting Erin at risk. Because even if the fight is going to be with you, you don't know what people are going to do. They know that she's with you. They could get crazy.
That's true. They could.
Oh, I like this strategy. Try to knock him off the edge because he's going to run from you.
Oh, I guess I was too soon. But this is not.
Ooh,
Come here, sucko! Oh.
Oh, you caught him with one.
Damn. But not with enough. Get. All right.
Well, James, that's terrifying. You're an animal.
So you want to go to Six Flags with me sometime?
I don't ever want to be in public with you again.
Come on, you gotta let me come over to your house. That's a private place.
No, I don't want you starting fights with my neighbors. Well, your trash can is actually supposed to be 3 inches from the curb. No, I'm good.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
So you wouldn't say anything if you saw somebody just graffitiing things?
He's gonna come back to life? No. Why do I care if
do I have a
graffitiing
choice?
the bus? If he comes back to life?
Is there a way to stop that?
Yeah, you gotta kill those things.
That's right. Shit. Okay, here we go.
Drink, 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 drink. Oh! You did. I like that strategy of running quickly through, though.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be... I didn't think I was going to take that much damage on my drop. I did unplug my controller.
Keep it quick. You're wild.
Let me move. I'm going to move the mouse really quick because it's right in the middle of the screen. Oh.
Whoa!
It's just stuck there.
Sick. Oh, it's my mouse.
No,
That's
it's still
weird.
there, but it's just going to have to stay, I guess.
Well, try moving it now.
What if I turn off my mouse?
I don't think you need to do that.
Weird. I didn't notice it. I don't know if that's new or if that just... Oh, I got an idea, but I'll wait for you to be in a safe spot.
Hey.
All right, I'm tabbing, moving. Oh, no, it just comes right back.
Is it snapping to center?
I think so, yeah. It's dead center.
Oh, I hate that. I don't know how to stop it.
Well, maybe it doesn't record. Hopefully.
It does. It was happening on my streams for a while.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's terrible. How did I not catch him?
That was a nice hit. Yes! Have we killed him and he just respawns, or is this just...
No.
Oh my god, that's... Oh. Oh, we were alive!
No.
Okay, you're good, you're good. So we already destroyed that one there. There's probably another one. That's only 400 souls, so you don't gotta worry about it. I think that thing is cursing you down there, that red glow.
Okay.
The thing that the guy's puppy guard.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've so far, most of the time, I get the results that I'm looking for.
No!
Oh, that was
I
so
tried to
close.
sacrifice everything to kill that thing. Wait, did I have to put a thing in it?
Yes.
Oh, I was trying to hit it with the sword.
I think we have to put one of those wedges. I'm not 100% sure if we have a wedge.
I think you just hit it. I've been using wedges willy-nilly. Yeah, you're very lucky that you haven't gotten serious trouble doing that.
Yeah, that one time I thought that I had learned my lesson, the time on the bus. And for the most part, I've like after that, I have kind of expected, and I feel like I don't know. I probably don't have. I still don't really control it.
Yeah.
But I at least now that was the first time that anything had really come of me. You know, I don't know what you'd even call it. Publicly
Confronting.
shaming, giving the general public the. I've never threatened. I've never said anything.
You were harassing him.
Maybe you could call it harassing. But I'm okay getting punched in the face. Like, it doesn't really bother me.
Yeah,
that
but
much.
James, here's the thing: you have fucking fantasy brain right now that you think that it like someone will punch you in the face and be like, "I got him," and walk away. Like someone will murder you in the streets and not think twice about it.
Yeah.
And that's not yeah. Eventually, if you continue, that's what happens.
But most likely, that's not going to happen.
What? You live in Venice. What are you talking about? You don't think someone's gonna stab you one day if you just like keep telling people what you think about what they're doing in public?
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Oh, get him. He's running. Cut him off.
Oh no. Oh no. Maybe the answer is just running down there before he even starts. Like, knock him down like I was doing with the backstab. And then just
run all the way through?
Oh, you can run all the way through, but yeah, kill that thing. I would say stop at that thing and kill it. I unplugged.
Yeah, I'm just going to kill that thing.
And here's the other thing that I think it was yesterday we were recording. And I told you about the... it's called Pizza Zero. Or it might be called 00.
Oh, that vegan pizza place?
Yeah, it was really good. And I had the eggplant parmesan, and it was amazing. But apparently Aaron eavesdrops sometimes and hears the conversation we have.
And then she corrects you for lying?
She told me, she corrects me for lying and this and that. And told me the name of the place yesterday, and I forgot it. I was supposed to tell you. But then she was like, but you didn't tell him about my vegan pad thai that I made. And she's right. It is the best pad thai I've ever had in my life. It was really good. She just finished the first big section of her vegan book that she bought.
Oh, no, I gotta examine it.
Yeah.
We can definitely get there. Actually, why don't we just run all the way to the bottom and not kill that guy?
I think you're right, but I'm pretty good at getting him a backstab. So I think if I get
Oh, yeah, that's why you've killed him every time. That's right.
Well,
okay.
I've never not gotten a backstab. I'm just saying I'll backstab him, and while he's crawling to get up, that's when I'll run down.
Or you just run before you even mess with
I'll
him.
have more room.
Yeah, you should definitely take a little effigy.
I'll save it for you. There's only one left, right? Oh, there's two.
left.
All right, I'll take it. We're going to be in sad shape in about 2 minutes.
Well, just go get more.
From where?
You just walk around and tell people that you want them. Just harass people in the game until they give them to you.
That's not the way the world works. And there's no online, so you can't do invasions to get them.
Yeah, how do you farm for them?
You don't. That's why I've been so stingy with them.
Oh, you knew that this was gonna happen months ago when we started playing?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
You really got my blood boiling, James.
You know what's weird is I totally thought I would tell this story and you would be not only on my side, but you'd be like, how do I join your Justice League?
Here's the thing. This is why you keep having strange results to your little experiments. Mm-hmm. You can't guess what people are going to do. Every time I get a dead backstab. That's you.
It does sound just like
I never not got a backstab.
You know.
They call me Mr. Backstab.
Oh, jeez. I think that was the first time I did. Oh, I didn't do it.
I waited for so long. I was like, he's definitely done it by now. Now I would be a jerk if I asked him.
All right, it's ready for you.
Except for it's not in the game.
What happened? There we go.
You had. I think you got to do it again.
Well, my Justice League is having auditions soon, so if you have a change of heart.
No, you guys let me know where you're meeting. I'll make sure that I don't go anywhere within a 10 block radius of that place. Because, wow. Yeah, I don't get it.
Well, what about this? What if everyone in the world was like me?
Then there would just be bloodbaths every day.
No, we would all be doing the right thing.
Except for, this is the problem that I don't think you're fathoming. Like, what if somebody else thinks something else is the right thing?
Well, that's true, and I will listen to them. I'm not causing physical violence. What I'm telling people is today when I said that
you were cursing at that guy. You don't think that guy felt threatened by you cursing at him?
Well, there's a big difference between cursing Like, yes,
You're
I probably overreacted
bullshit.
this morning.
Bullshit. You were threatening him because he's a reasonable person. He thought you were threatening him with violence.
What? Why?
Are you stupid? Because you were saying you fucking this, you fucking that on the street.
The
and that is a threat of violence.
The guy just got done saying how he's been sneezing all morning.
I'm not saying what you said wasn't justified. I'm saying that you just still can't say anything because there's no justice in the world. So just ignore it.
Well, I'm not going to ignore it. I'm not gonna
I know. And one day I'll be at your funeral like, I fucking told him. I told him he'd get stabbed and it's a really sad day, but I don't know.
All right, well, I hope that's not the case.
I don't see how it could go any other way.
Well, when I see that there's apps, like there are some times that I do hold my tongue, like.
But what do you say to the fact that
Let's be honest, I
may
don't
not
tell
have
my
known?
neighbor. I never give my neighbor a hard time. Granted.
Because of the threat of violence.
Yes. Now, if I was probably
just because you can't ascertain out in the world who's going to be like, you think that most people are not violent, doesn't mean that they are.
I'm
you just
sorry.
happen to know.
I think the world. Oh my God, is this guy gonna get that off on me?
I don't know why you're messing with this guy.
This is it. This is my big run. 1.
Count them
2,
out. Drink.
drink.
You gotta drink, and then you gotta run.
And then I gotta run. Then I gotta examine. Oh, no. Examine. Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't think we need to do this now because we have the mask. Oh, did those guys just straight up die? No, they didn't.
Well.
We gotta fight a boss at the bottom of this place, or what?
I mean, I can't imagine that there's not anything at the bottom.
Oh my. We're not good at this.
No, I'm pretty sure this is about as good as you can do.
You let me know when you...
I've unplugged it. I've disassembled my controller.
I just can't. I'm very curious as to what the comments are going to be on this one.
Me too. When I started this video, I thought unanimously everyone was going to think I was a hero. But now from just your reaction, I imagine there must be probably maybe 25% of people who disagree with me.
Yeah, 25%, James.
Well, I don't know. It certainly is. Well, I guess now that I think about it, it's if I'm counting all the people that I know the opinions of. Aaron, you agree, so at 33%.
Yeah, but you don't know my opinions because you thought I was going to agree with you, and I wholeheartedly do not.
Yeah, I thought you were going to agree with me.
And you were wrong.
I was wrong, so I'm correcting myself. 50% is not right. 33% agreeing with me is probably the best I got right now. Because in my mind, you are just like me.
Oh my God.
In my mind, you're just like me. And
I'm nothing like you.
Apparently not. I had no idea. I learn more and more every day.
It's because you're not listening, I guess.
I guess that's what it is.
Yeah. Because if you had been listening to me for like the last decade of the things that I've been saying, maybe you would see that like we don't think alike on every issue.
Yeah, I guess so.
I feel sick. Get me out of this Dark Souls 2. Is it hot in here?
It is.
I feel like I'm trapped in a room with you right now.
What would you be able to even handle a full gaming day with me anymore?
Yeah, it would be fine.
Okay, good.
Of course. I don't know if my body can handle that much coffee anymore though.
I've cut back a lot. Let's see, is there a boss? There's a treasure chest.
Yeah, that's something.
There's a treasure. That does not look very rewarding at the bottom.
Maybe there's a secret door.
There's your spice. All right, I've unplugged.
Do you ever check in with Rocket League? Maybe we should play Rocket League against each other sometime.
You know what's funny? We were trying to figure out a birthday present for Aaron's nephew my nephew also, about a week ago. And we noticed on his gaming account he plays a lot of Rocket League. It's like one of the few games he plays still.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I'd love to play some Rocket League.
No, I thought for your birthday you were gonna have your nephew play against me, a champion Rocket League player.
I don't know. He might be good. He might not be good. I'm not sure. But we introduced him to Rocket League about, I don't know, like 4 or 5 years ago. We played with him and like his brother and his sister. All right, I think we gotta uninstall this game.
Why did you want to play this? We could have been playing Elden Ring right now. We gotta stop it. This has to stop. We gotta stop.
Give me one more try.
We're tilted. Yeah, you do one more, so it's my turn next time. But this is bad.
Okay.
This is the worst play we've ever had.
But a really good conversation. I feel like
my blood's boiling.
Your blood's boiling, but you know what it is? It's because we're learning so much about each other. I thought you knew that story. I really did.
I don't think, no. You told a kid that he shouldn't be tagging on a bus?
Yeah. Yeah.
And he wasn't even a kid? He was the same age as you?
No, he was
like
a couple
years younger.
He was a few years younger than me, yeah. He was going to, at the time, he was studying, he was going to SMC.
How do you know?
Because I had seen him. I don't know. I don't know that, but
you just assumed.
I was assuming, but it was like, it looked like he went to SMC.
Oh, and you're pretty good at those kind of judgment calls, apparently.
Not 100%, but I'd say 25%.
You're pretty good at guessing percentages too, apparently. Ooh. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Should I get that? That's
shiny.
just. I guess I'll get the shiny.
Wait. Soul of Nadelia, Bride of Ash. That's probably good.
No, every time you use a wedge, one of those things comes out.
And then you're rewarded. Get it. Get it.
Please.
Run!
Oh, some sort of Majori's Grace Sword?
Sick. Dude, I don't think we need to go down there. Ooh, what's that shiny, though?
I mean...
Yeah, this is the wrong way, bro.
I guess so. I guess maybe we will hear the story of whether or not we should even bother. It seems
probably.
like, why would they have a chain that goes out there to some extraordinarily difficult tower to descend? There was a sword down there. I don't know what the sword does. Might be a good one. All right. It's like Majori's sword, I think is what it was called.
It was a great sword. It's gonna be in the swords.
Well, we don't know how good it is right now.
What does that mean? It's gonna be organized with the swords.
But we don't know if it's good, if it's great.
I mean, it was called Greatsword. Majestic Greatsword. Cool.
God.
Will you hover on it so I can see that?
There we go. We need 25 decks.
Oh, 20 faith.
What the hell kind of sword is this? An ancient great sword of unknown origin. This sword was passed down through generations until it reached Gordon, wandering knight of Ferosa, and was lost upon his death. Well, it sounds like we do know where it's... Well,
it's
maybe not the
origin.
origin.
Left-handed sword.
Uncannily, every last one of the promised swordsmen who inherited it was left-handed.
Put it in your left hand. Put it in your left hand. That is your right hand.
Okay. Oops.
Travel to the thing.
Let's see.
Sick. Do the sword art.
Wait, there is no sword art. Oh,
There it is.
Oh, that's pretty cool. But I don't think, I mean, unless we're planning on investing into faith and intelligence, I don't think this is going to be our sword.
I think this is our sword.
It's a cool looking sword, though.
Why'd they make the bodies like... They just look like different.
Different.
Don't they look like shorter and stouter?
Yeah, they kind of look like
squat.
Not hobbits, but not quite dwarves either. But something from the Lord of the Rings world. Like maybe is there a mixed race? Oh well, yeah, but halflings are hobbits, right?
Yeah.
Is there a half halfling, half dwarf?
Yeah, that's possible. I mean, I don't know of any halfling that would
get together with a dwarf.
And I don't know any dwarf that would hook up with a halfling. I don't think that they find each other very attractive, but it's possible.
Matchmaker, make me a match.
You get a dwarf of a high enough charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, could happen. I mean, half orcs are a thing, so you know.
Yeah.
That's kind of my thing. You know what I'm saying?